I am just back from the most gorgeous morning. Don't tell Dad. It was a little coffee and pastry morning with their head chef. Oh my god, she is so lovely. We had a whole like table of pastries, like savoury sweet ones. Oh my god, it was absolutely incredible. I got to take home the brown butter hazelnut croissant. I think it's their most popular. It's incredible. What else did we get? Oh my god, look at this little bread. Baby sourdough. That's incredible. Also, some gorgeous granola. Love that. Some jam. I wonder, is that their homemade jam? It was so funny because they were like asking what our favorite bakery is, and like I didn't want to be like that person being like, this is actually my favorite bakery, but it is my favorite bakery. Not just like my favorite bakery, I think it's one of my favorite restaurants in London at the minute. I've done 2 TikToks on it. I think I talked about it in one of my vlogs, how to eat. I'll leave it linked below anyway. But they gave us these bandanas. How cool is that? Now you can tell me, is this absolutely unacceptable? I feel like every single Irish person is going to be like, no. And everyone else is going to be like, yeah, you could totally do that. Maybe I just can't get away with shit like that. I think what I really could pull it off is in a bun. So you've just got, you know what I mean? Those 2 little bits sticking out. I feel like I could get away with that more. I just love their colours and their branding. And the owner, Dan, is like the nicest guy ever. He actually remembered me from when I was in with Anne-Marie. I'm going to eat a tiny bit of this pastry. Not that I need to. I've eaten about 5 pastries. Oh my god, they're just so good. The brown butter is just incredible. It's like really salty, but then insanely sweet. It's an amazing balance. What an absolutely gorgeous morning. I bought myself yesterday some peonies and they're opening up already. They were literally like all tiny, tiny buds, but then they were in my car and my car was absolutely roasting. So I think it's made them like open up. So I'm gonna put them in some water. And I had these daisies in this vase. I only have 1 vase, so I've put them in this Oatly on the Rocks cup. But if I turn it that way, it actually looks really nice. I have a bit of a feeling these are not gonna last. Good. Gorgeous. And then I just got an iced coffee. That was my absolutely gorgeous morning. I am literally dying in this flat. It is so hot. It's hotter in my flat than it is outside my flat. My face is just dripping in sweat. This is coconut oil. It's supposed to be solid and white. It's full on melted. My flowers that literally opened up are about to pass out in the heat. So we're gonna go buy a fan. We're in the car. Beep beep bitch. It's 32 degrees in the car. My flat is hotter than this car. I would just like to say that. My flat is hotter than a hot car on a warm day. Someone said to me earlier, oh my god, you're glowing. I was like, thank you. It's actually just sweat. We're gonna go to Argos and buy whatever fucking fan they have. Maybe even 2. Cannot remember where I parked. They only had 2 in stock. So they're the 2 that I got. Fucking hell, the heat. I was going to buy, I was looking at the Dyson, the air purifier, or the Shark Hydro Go, and it has a little mist in it. But I was in the flat and I was trying to read reviews, and it was so hot in here that I couldn't concentrate on the reviews. I was so overstimulated by the heat. I need to go immediately get a fan as a stand-in fan, so therefore I can make an informed decision, because this heat is wild. So I bought a baby one. That's to go on my desk. That's so cute. I think I have to charge it up. So let us do that. Amazing. So this is the only one they had left in stock. If you're not from London, I know what you're thinking. 30 degrees, that's not that bad. Let me tell you something. I lived in Portugal when there was a heat wave. In 35 degree heat. Nearly 40 one day. I went for a walk. I just popped out, went for a walk, dilly-dallying about, fine. In London, anything over 25 degrees, forget about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know the fact that it's a city and it's like so built up, it traps the heat. I don't know. It's like a fucking swamp. Didn't think I was going to have to assemble the fan that I bought, but here we are. Absolute cracker of a sticker. Don't stick your finger in the fan. Copy that. Which... Oh. Right. Okay. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my actual god. It's not that loud either. Is that just me? It doesn't seem that loud. Oh, amazing. Oh my god. That is incredible. I actually feel like I can think now. Do you know what I mean? I think cook dinner as well. Even though it's so warm, I don't want to eat. I'm literally here dismantling some crab that I cooked yesterday. I don't think I talked about Billingsgate Market. So I couldn't sleep the other night. I did actually have an alarm set to get up and go to Billingsgate Market. If you don't know, Billingsgate Market is the fish market in London, like the wholesale market that like restaurants and everybody goes to. And I have wanted to go for years, but it opens at 4:30 in the morning. I think it closes at like 8 in the morning. And people say like you have to get there really early or like everything sells out. Now, to be fair, I feel like that's a slight exaggeration when I went. It was busy, but it was like there was like lots of fish when I was leaving. It's just been on my list of things to do in London. I just really wanted to go. And I specifically wanted to do a seafood boil. So I've just done that video. I need to edit it. So I think this might go up before my seafood boil TikTok goes up. Honestly, so funny. I have no idea how to make a seafood boil. I just and it turned out so good. I used these Flavour Bombs. I mentioned them before oh no, that just fell right in the crab. I mentioned them before on a previous vlog. Tina reached out to me. I worked with Tina's husband on a job, and she reached out to me, and she has started this business by herself, and it's essentially a bath bomb of stock. It's a half, so it's like a full circle, and you drop it into boiling water and it creates stock. This genuinely made the process so much easier. I thought this was going to take me hours to do. It took me no time at all. I made it in this massive pot. HexClad sent me this huge pot. It like took me longer to boil the water than it did to make the whole dish. And those Flavour Bombs, she does other flavors. So she does a pho and she does birria tacos. Oh, there's like a gumbo one as well. Yeah, she just has loads of flavors. It's such a good idea. And I thought that I could use the leftover crab. And I have some leftover prawns and just random bits that I just couldn't finish. I bought so much seafood. That was the thing at the market. Because it's wholesale, you're kind of buying bigger portions. Like, I didn't want to just be like, oh, can I have like 5 prawns, please? I think a kilogram of like king prawns, quite big ones, was like £8. Crazy good prices. I was meant to vlog it, like I was totally had all of the best of intentions to vlog it, but honestly I got like so overstimulated when I went in there. It was quite overwhelming, like the amount of choice. Crazy how much crab you have to shell for such a tiny amount. It's gonna be worth it. Did I say what I was making? I'm gonna do a seafood boil leftovers pasta. I feel like that's gonna fucking slap. But I also feel like, is that a thing? I was like, have I made this up or have I seen this somewhere? I don't know. I must have seen it somewhere. I must have got the idea from somewhere. That's all the crab meat done. I just deshelled some prawns as well that I had left over. And I'm just waiting on my massive pot to boil. But while I wait for my pot to boil, I'm going to show you what I got from Taste of London. I went to Taste of London this week, which is so exciting because I really wanted to go last year and I couldn't go because I wasn't in London. And I got like a whole goodie bag. Some stuff they were giving out for free and then other stuff was there for you to purchase. I went to the Itsu counter and got these prawn crackers. I'm dying to try them. I got some Cheez-Its. I got a tiny Mana Life sample, Mana Life peanuts. I had some of their peanut butter on a pickle, which was so weirdly good, I cannot explain. I went to Karma Cola's stand. So Karma Cola are like, obviously a soft drink company. They were selling these soft drinks for £1. All of that money would go to women in Sierra Leone to send them to school. So I had to buy one of every flavour. And I thought we could do a taste test maybe on TikTok. So they have sugar-free cola. They have a normal cola. They have a lemonade. I've had the lemonade before. It's delish. They have a ginger ale. I fucking love ginger ale. They have a raspberry and an orangeade. I went past this Asian stall that did all sorts of Japanese and Korean snacks. These are noodles, but you're meant to have them cold. I thought in the hot weather that might be really interesting to try. And then I also got tteokbokki, which is like Korean rice cakes. I've never had them before. I see people put loads of cheese on top and it just looks really fucking delicious. So I'm dying to try them as well. And also I stopped by my friends at Tahin and I got a baby Tahin keyring, which I'm going to take everywhere with me. Taste was so fun. I got to go with Vivera. They're a plant-based food company and they were doing a really interesting smoked salmon pate, which honestly tasted exactly like smoked salmon pate. So I went to Baby Bob, which we're doing caviar and nuggets. I also did a caviar bump as well. Had an amazing steak and chimichurri. And then the whole night ended at Pimente. So we went there for a couple of cocktails. The DJ was incredible. The whole place kicked off. Ash and Jack Remington were there. The dance off between Jack and Love Corn, no one saw that coming. It was just so random and so wild, but it was a great night's crack. So I'm gonna put in my spaghetti. Oh shit, it's bucatini. I forgot it's bucatini. I have to say I don't love bucatini. It's not my favorite pasta shape, but we're gonna roll with it. This is my leftover sauce from yesterday. Not gonna lie, it's mostly butter and seasoning. I also got 2 stickers. I got a little matcha sticker. I also got the Man Alive. I completed the PB&J pickle challenge, which I'm very proud of. And I have this notebook and I stick like all my foodie kind of stickers that I get on it. Perfect. I feel like that fits perfectly in there. I didn't realize food stickers were such a thing until I started content creation. Now I just collect them. I've turned the lights off behind me. I'm going to catch up on some vlogs while I ate my dinner. I just reheated the sauce. It's absolutely delicious because it's so rich. It's just full of butter. If you want to support a small business, I'm going to leave Tina's links down below. Look how much seafood is in this sauce. I'm just like gently warming it through. It doesn't really need much. Everything's already cooked, so I don't want to overcook it. I absolutely never drain pasta. I always just put it straight from the pot into the sauce. It always takes some of the starchy water with it and it just makes the sauce a little more saucy. Look at this pasta. This is like enough pasta to feed 3 people. I've never made enough food for one. I've always made enough food for at least 4 people. It is no different. I genuinely think I'm going to have to eat this tomorrow for lunch as well. I'm going to do my absolute best to eat as much of it as humanly possible. Right. I'm going to do something also very offensive to the Italians. I'm going to put Parmesan on it. I'm going to do a squeeze of lemon. Okay, I'm going to show you properly. This is the finished dish. I'm actually going to do a whack of black pepper. I love black pepper. I love how I was like, this is so much food. How am I going to eat it all? And I just scoffed it. My cameo is coming up in Hope's vlog. Let's watch it. I have to say, seeing yourself in someone else's vlog is one of the most bizarre things I have ever experienced. It's very logical, it makes total sense, like that I knew that I was going to be in the vlog, but when you see yourself, you're like, what am I doing there? We're making sushi in Hope's vlog and the last thing I say is, can we eat it now? It's just so on brand for me. Hope is just saying the nicest things about me. She literally just said what I was thinking. It is so bizarre to start this content creation thing, put your absolute back into it. Meeting people and making friends is nearly an afterthought. It's like something I never even considered. To go from watching people's content and then meeting those people in real life and then those people becoming your friend, it's just something I just didn't consider. It's just so nice to have someone to chat to about those things and like bounce ideas off. She's just a great person and she's very thoughtful and very considerate. And I have a few different other parasocial relationships that I've developed through content creators supporting each other. And it's just been really lovely, and they're people that I really admire and people who their content I watch all the time, never miss a video. And I just think that is the bonus of doing content creation, is that you actually really get to meet people. I also went to Frothy, which is a cafe that's opened in King Cross by the content creator Hanny. And I got to meet her today, and I've wanted to go to her cafe for ages. If you haven't seen any of her content, she documented the entire journey of opening a cafe with her dad, and it was just incredible to watch, and then just so lovely to go to the cafe and meet her in person. It's just bizarre. It's just a very surreal thing. It's just something that I'm still getting used to, and I just haven't really got my head around. It's just still something that I'm getting used to, and it is nice that there is just such a lovely community there, especially in the food space. I feel like such a great community, and I've just met such wonderful people, and Hope is one of them. It's just something so unexpected but so sweet and really wholesome. After watching Hope's vlog, she's literally run around for 56 minutes, and I think in this vlog I've moved from my kitchen to my couch. We're just very different content creators, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave the vlog here, and I will see you next week.